channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the movie Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now this is a 3D computer animated comedy film which is a sequel to the 2012 film Wreck-It Ralph. Now I never got to see that film and I did want to see it, but I just never bothered to see it. But after seeing this film, I am thinking about going back to that film and watching it, because I did thought this one was pretty entertaining. But at times I was kind of like confused with it, and I wasn't like really connected to like the two characters or the main characters of the film. Really connect with like the two stars of the film, Wreck-It Ralph, well Ralph you can say, and Vanellope. I didn't really connect with them because I didn't see the first film, so I felt like it was something kind of missing. I felt like if I had seen like the first film, I would have like a better understanding and like a more I guess you could say enjoyable understanding of the chemistry between the two, like characters of the film. But overall, I thought this was a pretty entertaining, and like I said, it's like elements of it, I could tell was kind of connected to the original film, and that's why I think kind of threw me off and kind of had me kind of lost with what was going on with the film itself, because I hadn't seen the original one. But I'm not too really sure, because if you've seen the first one, you probably feel that after seeing this one that you didn't need to see the first one, kind of like a lot of films or like series or sequels or trilogies are like that. You'd have to see each film in the series to understand or to get like a good understanding of what's going on with the film, But like a lot of them are, you have to see the first one, then like the second one or the first one to understand what's going on with like the second one, because they're all like connected, But overall, I thought this was still like a pretty solid, entertaining film, and the animation, of course, as always, was like just superb. It's a very fun film to just watch, Now the two main characters of the film, you have Wreck-It Ralph, who is voiced by John C. Reilly. He's like the antagonist of the arcade game known as Fix-It Felix Jr. And you also have Vanellope Juan Sweets. I think that's how you pronounce it, who's voiced by Sarah Silverman. And she's like a racer glitch who was in Sugar Rush. And she turned out to be a lost princess turned president. And that's basically what the film itself is about. That's why I believe it's like a connection to the first one, which I haven't seen. Like once the Sugar Rush actual game gets like shut down, there's like a missing piece or something like that which can turn it back on, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And that's why Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope have to team up to actually find a way to actually get this piece, So they actually have to come up with a way to like make up money to actually get this piece to get the Sugar Rush video game going again. And that's where the character of Vanellope, that's where she's actually based at, So it turns out that both of these are really like video game, like, like characters, and that's one of the things that was kind of surprising about it to me, because I hadn't seen the first one, So I thought, whoa, that was kind of cool, And plus you get to look at all these different like games, that I'm very familiar with. You have like Street Fighter 2 characters, and so on. It's like a bunch of stuff, that's like kind of cool. That's like references to like Star Wars, various like social medias like Google, like YouTube, all kind of stuff. Is like a bunch of like social media like stuff going on, once they actually make their way to like the internet, where they have to actually find the funds to actually get this component to restart like the Sugar Rush game. That's when you see all these like various like social medias, which I think is awesome. The look of it and everything is just like superb, like the animation of it as usual, Now this film is directed by Rich Moore and Phil Johnson, so y'all like two directors on board for it, And like the voice cast, like I said, consists of John C. Reilly as Wreck-It Ralph. You have Sarah Silverman as Vanellope. Now another main character of the film is Shank, and she's like a racer in this game known as Slaughter Race. Because at one point the character of Vanellope actually gets very attached to her character, they become real close, so I thought that was kind of cool. Now Gal Gadot actually voices her character, the Shank, she actually voices her character, which I thought was pretty cool. Now you also have Taraji P. Henson as Yace, and she's like this person that runs like this thing known as BuzzTube, and they show like videos and so on, and that's where Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope have to go to actually acquire the funds to get the replacement parts to get the Sugar Rush video game running again. So she voices the character known as Yes, which is a pretty cool character. Now it's a bunch of like various like characters in this film. I'm not gonna really touch on all of them because there's just like so many of them, and so many like big stars like voicing them, But it is like a bunch of like references, like I said, it's like a lot of like pop culture like films and like social media and so on. But like I said, the film itself has like some very entertaining like moments in it, like awesome moments too as well. Like the animation, like I said, is good, and just the look of the film itself is what kind of justifies watching this film, you know. And like I said, I'm very interested in watching the first one, you know. Wreck-It Ralph, I am definitely interested in checking out now, you know. And I still think the chemistry between the two characters of like Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope, I thought that was pretty cool. Now at times the character of Vanellope, she seems kind of like annoying or like kind of like mean at times. I think both of these are supposed to be kind of like bad type characters, you know, in this world, you know. So at times her character can be kind of like annoying the way she talks to someone, but she's still okay, you know. I thought the chemistry was pretty cool. I thought Gal Gadot was, like I said, good as Shank, you know. But overall, in the end of this film, Ralph Breaks the Internet, you could tell, I'm sure it's going to probably be like another one, you know. I kind of want to give it a B, but it was times in the film where it kind of like dragged. It got to certain points where it kind of like dragged the song, you know. So I think I'm just going to give it like a B minus, but I would definitely recommend it, you know. Like I said, I'm looking forward to probably giving the original one a shot, you know, because I thought this was pretty cool. Like I said, it was just fun watching it, you know. So yeah, in the end, I'm giving Ralph Breaks the Internet, I'm giving this a B minus. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.